We have a lot more rain on the way, streaming in from the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to be a long go at it with these soggy conditions. I'll show you when the rain moves out, and also pretty decent weather for the Breeders' Cup. That's all coming up.
Some big events have led to an uptick in one type of crime here in Lexington.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at Noon.
Good afternoon to you from WKYT News. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Barbara Bailey. Hopefully you packed an umbrella or a jacket today. Rain is falling across Kentucky at this noon hour thanks to the remnants of Hurricane Patricia.
Yeah. Thanks, Patricia.
Yeah.
It has been a steady rain today. We expect to see more across the state tomorrow. Winds picking up as well. WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris tracking the soggy forecast on the First Alert Defender.
Yeah, it's been widespread. It's been all day long, but what it hasn't been, the intensity's been way down. So we haven't really seen moderate or heavier downpours. What we're looking outside right now, just adding to just some low numbers, anywhere from 1/10 of an inch to about 6/10 of an inch. So you're not getting a lot of rain out of this, but it does pick up as we go throughout the rest of the afternoon. Here's what we're looking at down toward the south. Still no relief in sight. We're just funneling in that moisture one state after another, and it's not stopping anytime soon. Check out outside 75. Those roadways are still very soaked. I want to take it easy on those temperatures right there in the mid-50s. The rest of the afternoon, not only the rain, but the wind too. It starts to pick up, especially overnight where some of us down towards southeastern Kentucky could look to 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts. I'll show you that high wind warning. We'll get into that, and also when the rain moves on out. I think it moves out at a good time. I'll have that in about 10 minutes.
Okay, see you then. Thank you.
We're learning more about a former Central Kentucky youth minister charged with sex crimes involving teenagers.
Bobby Cassidy is charged with promoting a sexual performance by a minor and unlawful transaction with a minor. Danville police say the case involved inappropriate text messages and photographs with 15 and 17-year-old boys. WKYT's Phil Pendleton is in Boyle County with the latest on the investigation, and that's our top story at noon. Phil?
Police confirmed to us this morning that Bobby Cassidy was arrested about 6 o'clock last night. He is now in the Boyle County Jail. I've also learned that he is the youth director here at Gethsemane Baptist Church in Danville. He was also a volunteer with the Danville school system. Police say that a 17-year-old, in addition to a 15-year-old, came forward with suspicious activity complaints. Police say Cassidy specifically is accused of improper text messages and photographs. He's charged with promoting a sexual performance by a minor, unlawful transaction with a minor first degree, and portraying a police officer. We're still gathering details on this. We actually just spoke to the minister of Gethsemane Baptist Church. That interview and a lot more coming up later today, but for now in Boyle County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
Phil, thank you. WKYT is told that Cassidy was scheduled to answer to the charges in Boyle District Court this morning.
An 84-year-old woman tried to fight back as she was being attacked during a late-night home invasion. Nicholasville police say Adam Hager and Tamara Matthews broke into a home on West Brown Street just before midnight. The victim reportedly pulled a gun on the suspects, but they took it away from her and then stole her medication and cash. WKYT's Hillary Thornton has reaction now from the victim's son.
The son of the victim says he is thankful that police have already made these arrests and that he is angry that the two now behind bars seem to have targeted his 84-year-old mother. Mike Carr says around midnight, two people who police say are Adam Hager and Tamara Matthews tried to break in through the front door of his mother's West Brown Street home. He says that caused her dog to start barking, giving her time to grab a pistol before they then broke through the back door. He says the two then grabbed her life alert necklace that notifies emergency personnel and grabbed the pistol out of her hand before then going straight to where she keeps her pain pills.
Apparently knew exactly where to go, what to do, because they got a bottle of pills from her, and she had to drop on them with a pistol and didn't shoot them. They're lucky it was her instead of me.
Carr believes the two intruders knew that prescription medication was in the home from the ex-girlfriend of his son. He says his son used to live with his grandmother before he died, just within the past few months.
Glad she wasn't hurt. and she was mad more than anything.
Investigators say Matthews and Hager ran off with those pills, the pistol, and some money. However, the two were found just a short time later, only a few blocks from here. In Nicholasville, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Hillary, thank you. And Matthews is charged with burglary. Hager faces burglary, possession of a handgun by a convicted felon, and possession of a controlled substance. A young Eastern Kentucky boy is recovering in the hospital this midday, and his mother is behind bars after an overnight crash. It happened around 1:30 this morning on Highway 223 in Flat Lick. Knox County deputies say Jill Sizemore and her 2-year-old son was driving. Her 2-year-old son was sitting in his father's lap when she crashed. Their car overturned, trapping the child. He was flown to Kentucky Children's Hospital, but is expected to be okay. Sizemore is charged with a long list of crimes, including DUI.
The search continues this midday for a suspected thief who targeted UK fans during Big Blue Madness. Police released some surveillance pictures of the suspect and the white sedan that he is believed to be driving. And with the Breeders' Cup now bringing thousands to Lexington this week, police are warning people to be on guard. WKYT's Victor Puente explains in this Crime Tracker report.
It was a big event here at Rupp Arena that led to a man's credit cards being stolen and used. Lexington police are hoping someone can identify that thief. They're also hoping people will be more vigilant with some more big events coming up. Police say on October 16th at Big Blue Madness, a man visiting Lexington lost his sunglasses case, which had his credit cards inside. Soon purchases began popping up around Fayette County, including this one caught on surveillance video. While that appeared to be a crime of opportunity, they say they've seen an increase in cases of pickpocketing at events like Thursday Night Live, Keeneland, and UK football games. They think it's possible a group of people is targeting these larger gatherings. They're asking people to be vigilant at future events, such as tonight's Blue-White game and the Breeders' Cup. As for that theft at Big Blue Madness, police do have some leads.
We have reason to believe they might have been an employee during Midnight Madness, someone who was working at Rupp Arena. So we're following up on some leads with that.
Police say in many cases of pickpocketing, the theft goes unreported. They say you should report it to them so they can see if any patterns are emerging. In Lexington, Victor Puente, WKYT.
Victor, thank you. And Lexington police are planning to increase their presence at tonight's game, and they say they will be patrolling the crowds this weekend at Keeneland as well. A Kentucky-based company is cutting dozens of jobs. Tempur Sealy International is laying off employees all across the country, including about 50 employees at its headquarters in Lexington. According to the Herald Leader, the cuts are needed to strengthen the mattress maker's competitive position. Well, a well-known actor is going to be the speaker at this year's Martin Luther King Jr. Day celebration in Lexington.
Danny Glover will be the keynote speaker January 18th following the traditional Freedom March in downtown Lexington. Glover is best known for his roles in the Lethal Weapon series and The Color Purple. His long history of activism includes focusing on issues of poverty, disease, and economic development in Africa, Latin America, and the Caribbean.
Well, a video goes viral of a student's arrest in a South Carolina school, and now the officer's actions are under investigation.
We'll have the latest next on Kentucky's #1 Midday News.
Also ahead, one of the most outrageous hosts in the history of the Golden Globes is returning for the awards ceremony next year. Find out who it is coming up on WKYT News at noon.